Nipah! Welcome back, everybody. It's time for the Daily Nipah, Rika Furude Simulator 25. You can download it yourself here at socksmakepeoplesexy.itch.io. It's free as a bee as can be, as free as a bee can be a freebie. Along with every other game there. And they're all great. Rika? I know, Rika. You've had your default outfit on last couple of times. She's like, I'm good. Wait, no, you didn't have that yesterday. Never mind. I'm a frickin' nerd. You had that 3 days ago is when you had it. I had to go look at my stuff I have uploaded. Whew. Yesterday, we got back into Haiti. Rico. That's amazing. That's the exact opposite of the roll we had yesterday, which was 6 5s, or 6 6s, or 5 6s and 1 5. This is 5 5s and 1 6. God damn it, Rika. God damn it. You're a fucking clown, Rika. Look at yourself. Put your clown nose on. Anyway, as I was saying before Rika decided to be a clown here, we got 2 more dubs in Hades yesterday. We actually started off on fire, getting a couple early, and then kind of didn't do as well. I think I'm still getting kind of adjusted to the different weapons and how to use them and what kind of combos you can use them with. But I'm starting to get it. I'm starting to get all the patterns down as well. And the story in that game is great. I think we had 23 attempts and then we've had 3 victories so far, so that's not bad. My first came at 15, I want to say. And then I think I had one a couple away from that. I think I might add... No, maybe not 2 in a row. But good progress in Hades. Got all the weapons now. That's a 4 house. And we're upgrading them with Titan's Blood and all that, which is good. And that's getting us stronger and stronger. But we also have the contract thingy now to make it easier or harder on ourselves, depending on heat level. It's also very interesting. I'm probably gonna finish out the story. 2, 3, no. But I don't know if I'm gonna continue with like 100%ing it or anything. I'm not sure yet. I do enjoy it a lot. I like how it mixes things up, different bosses in different spots. Or in the same spots, so you can mix up the bosses and what they do and all that. Except for Theseus and Asterius, those fuckers are just... They're just rude. I'm trying to get a dub with all of my other stats and spots that like the mirror. We switched to a lot of things I wasn't used for. I hate not having the double dash. That shit is so much better than whatever the other dash option is in the mirror. Give me my double dash. But I gotta beat it once without it. Gotta fill up that scroll of things to do in the game. Gets us more items to unlock more things. That's close. But today we're also diving back into, I almost said XCOM files. Reaver's Harmony mod. We had some pretty rough goings there for a while. At least we can actually, shoot down craft now. That was unfortunately, like, almost too much, because we had no air control for a while. That's a triple-double. But we had to rush all the air. We're making the best aircraft, I want to say the anti-aircraft now in the game, the ultimate fighter. Hopefully it will be worth it. I know it has 2 large pylons, 2 medium, so we can get some good variety with it. I just don't know what I want with it. The shields are a real nice touch on the what is it, the lightning? Maybe we should just get more lightnings, but against any big ship, they're just gonna evaporate. So I'm just thinking, like, what could we get on a ship to make it less likely to, you know, completely screw in us? We got one shot so early. Even like the upgraded interceptors in the beginning almost just did nothing. It was just a waste of resources. Kind of have to push as hard as you can to get better air as quick as you can, because they will outpace you quickly. And I know we're on superhuman, but air control really took a steep difficulty improvement to the point to where we just couldn't do anything. Thankfully we figured it out, though. The solution is just to get their crafts and start building them. Engineering takes a lot of place in this mod as well, which is cool. Nipah! Eureka, you're amazing, Rika. Look at you, Rika. Goodness gracious. That's a straight. We also had somebody else sign up on the list, which is excellent. Love seeing more people on the XCOM list. We're going to be getting some people back here that died earlier today, or earlier last time. I'm sewer. Which will be most interesting. But now we have a lot better armor and weaponry, which also really doesn't help too much. It does, for sure, but, like, it's still scary. What's up, bo 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 bo? Bo. Oop. Agreed, Rika. Hopefully we get psionics really cooking today. That would be nice for us. We really need some anti-psionic stuff because they are like almost full psionics already, which is a little bit obnoxious. We just need to hire people that can just be dodos for now, I would assume, and leave everybody that is already good to like anybody with low size strength can just stay at the base for now. We'll take 2 dodos, and then we can finally get their size strengths up and stuff. We can bring them back out. Bada bada bing, bada bada boom. Bada bada bing, bada boom. And just let the dodos take it. Not my favorite tactic, but at the same time, there's not much else we can really do to fight against it without just killing them all in the first turn. And that's not going to happen without a serious amount of Zephyrs to inject into our body. The Airy Evil we're fighting? Just Sonic Resistance. And any Sonic ability that's not Mind Control. I mean, yeah, we could go into full Mind Control and then just do what we did at the end of the last one. Just fucking Mind Control them and have them fight each other. And but I don't want to do that this time. I just don't like Mind Control. It's too powerful for either side. Give cool Sonic abilities. At least it's not like in the original where as long as you just see it, you can mind control it from like anywhere. That's when it gets a little silly. But even with vision turned on, it makes no difference for ethereals because they can see you anyways. That's a triple-double. They can see you from pretty much anywhere unless you're like 20 tiles away. In which case, you're most likely not going to see them. That's a back-to-back triple-double. Most likely not going to see them anyway. But that was almost back-to-back-to-back triple-doubles. Damn. That was close for Ego. We've had 4 out of 5. I think that's our best 5 set of rolls. Which is quite a bit. Evil. Oh, that's another triple-double. Yeah, it's 3 out of 5. That's still really, really good. Also, if we can come out strong enough to, like, kill them all would also, like, kill a majority of them would also help. But we can't really attack in the first turn because they'll pretty much kill us in one shot as well. Which would be unfortunate. So we'll see. We'll see. We'll see how it all goes today. Hopefully well. Fingers crossed. And we have a terror mission to run away from here early on after we blow up the whatever it is. Little pyramid ship that they land with. That instantly gives you credit for winning the mission. If you just leave immediately and saving everyone. Thank goodness for those smoke rocket launchers, or else we'd have been much more dead than we are now. Are we the Batties? We were in the last one, kind of. I'm trying to think of what I want to do next time for XCOM Files, because there's so many fun ways to play. Hey, Empty Eye, how's it going? How you doing today? There's like so many fun little things in XCOM Files. But it also takes you a while to get to a lot of those things, too. I wonder if there's ever going to be an expansion that just kind of, like, skips the cult part of, And just, like, put you at the invasion with, like, a moderate setup or something. I like the cult part, though, as well. That's tough. Those fucking Prowler outfits are just insane. Olympians in Prowler outfits is just... Like, you get all that bonus stamina and time units, and you can just mind control everything. Maybe we should just try to panic everything. Yo, what's up, ex-Yemeni? Shoutouts to Golgo13, by the way. And Duke Togo. There's been anime in my life if I've ever. And you just gotta know where to look for it. Good to see y'all. Hope you all are doing well today. Delicious burging it. I had a kielbasa that I cut up and then I baked in the oven to really crisp it up. And I had mashed potatoes and veggies last night. It was quite nice. I love kielbasa. Forward to more XCOM? Yeah, me too. Me too. You know I like my strategies here. Hey Blank, thank you for the good luck. Let's go heart. I will play XCOM myself, I swear. I mean, you could I could answer any questions you would have. It's pretty big monster to get into for sure. It's got that overbearing, like, learning factor to it. On top of just being a fucking hard game. On top of everything else. I happily answer any questions. Help you get started whenever that one day comes. It's such a monstrous game. It's difficult. Losing people sucks. And there's literally nothing wrong with not playing on Iron Person and just doing your own thing. And loading and saving and trying different things. There seems to be the biggest stigma in history of gaming around, like, loading and saving in XCOM. I'm like, dog, this game is hard and it's long. You know what I mean? So just play it however you want. And enjoy it. I do it because I find the challenge more interesting, and the losses are, you know, they hurt more. And it's more of like an on-stream enjoyable thing to watch, I feel. Like, when there's things on the line, watching it is a little more exciting in that case. But if I was playing by myself, I doubt I would stick to so much specific never loading, always Iron Man kind of thing. I just find it interesting, because it also makes me think a lot. Like, sometimes I do be doing turns too quickly, and it costs us. I get that. But in a lot of situations, like, God, you remember the XCOM Files space mission where we only had 8 people? That one took a lot of me just kind of sitting there and thinking of my next move. Because we only had 2 people come out of that, and I probably shouldn't have separated everybody as much as I did. However, it's one of the it probably is the hardest mission in that game, just due to the low agent count, high amount of enemies with good weapons count. When you lose agents in XCOM, like that, I think that might ultimately be one of the biggest difficulty curves in XCOM, is how many units you're allowed to take on a mission. Because the more units you have, the more spread out you can get, the more defensive you can get, the bigger areas you can clear. You can do more specializations when you can have a couple snipers, a couple people rushing, some riflemen, stuff like that. But when you're only down to just a few units, and they have to kind of bring up double specialties and make sure they're okay and all that, like, that's when it gets really interesting. And, like, as long as it's not overbearingly difficult, I find it really interesting. That's my favorite thing about XCOM, is it's like, it's endless brain candy. That's a triple-double. Like, it's such a satisfying game to get the right moves and save everybody when you do. It can't always be done. It probably could be if we went slow enough. But also, got to keep the pace going. You know, we are attacking ships here. But it's very satisfying when you get those risks. You see them ahead of time, and they pay off. That's another triple-double. Thank you, Rika. Yeah, they get, it's just very satisfying seeing all. The one instance I can remember it really paying off was when I was playing XCOM Files before. And I ran out of time units with this agent, and there was one of the werewolves not too far away. So I put an agent down a specific hall, made him duck and look in that direction. And they were the last chance for that agent to live, and their reaction fire actually killed the wolf when it tried to go get him. It was perfect. That's another triple-double. And, like, just, like, little moments like that are what make XCOM just chef's kiss to me. You get those moments where you just nail it, you know? And it's very satisfying to see a long shot pay off. It's very satisfying to see aggressive play pay off in XCOM, because XCOM is not really engineered for aggressive play a lot of the time, unless you are XCOM Files and you get Spartanism and 6,000 Zephyrs. But XCOM Files actually does an okay job of actually, like, with Spartanism and the Prowler suits, like, it does give you a blitzing character that you can actually run in there and do damage with. Which is fun. That's why, another reason why I never really want to go with Brutal AI is because Ethereals will just destroy you, especially in this mod. If I had Brutal AI on, we'd all have been dead the second we landed at one of those Ethereal terrorist missions and didn't leave immediately. But it's another, like, they're just not set up to be that smart with their abilities being that powerful, you know? Like, a lot of the difficulty comes from just how many enemies you get thrown at, which in Rosigma's defense is actually, like, a good difficulty scaling process, because I know Rosigma is super difficult for a lot of reasons. But I do like that they throw a number of enemies at you. I'm iffy on the fucking Mastroka, the Russian doll. My brain can't think. The Russian doll enemies in there are a bit extreme, especially like the Zinch blue ones. They're purple ones, but I do like that they are a little smarter in that. I do like that they try to, like, be aggressive with their aggressive units and all that stuff. And they kind of, like, you know, tweaked it to the point where it's, like, even default AI is as dumb as it can be. It's still fun to face, I feel. Yeah, what's up, Skilling Blow? Maybe you're what makes it so satisfying. You know what? I'm just gonna not talk, because I can't. Watching Beagle scream his way through people buying 20 crabs to pay his mortgage. That was the friends we made along the way. That's fucking funny. Pay his mortgage. Oh, shit. I do feel like there's an inherent interesting thing to watch. Like, I watch YouTube XCOM a lot, and like watching people go through the games is very satisfying. Like, even to me, who I play it constantly, I still like watching other people like go to town on it, you know? You know what I mean? And like, I also pick up other ideas watching other people play too, and I'm assuming people do the same for mine, which I think is great. And I like that, and a lot of people have asked me for like XCOM advice, and like the biggest thing I could just tell you is reps. You know, you have to beat your head against that wall a few times to start understanding where you're going wrong. Appreciate that skilling blow. Like, I've taken so many lumps in XCOM. If you go back through my videos, especially the Rosigma era, I don't finish most of those runs victoriously. Like Xenonauts, which makes sense. Even on not Iron Man, I'm going to have to restart and use my... Yes. And that actually... that can very much be a killer for some people. Some people don't like that kind of repetitive process, and I don't blame them at all. That's a straight. I don't blame them at all. That's why I'm always like, just fucking do saving and loading. Brutal AI on Rosigma is crushing. Well, Brutal AI on Rosigma is impossible. There's no other way to put that. There's just too many enemies for that to even be remotely possible. I can't even fathom the second part of the last mission on Brutal AI. Your whole crew would be dead by the end of the first turn. 8 hours per day for 600 days? Oh, please. Don't do me like this. Rosigma and also the previous XCOM files playthrough where you restarted, I don't know, but it was a lot before you finally got the run going. Yeah, well, the first XCOM files, that's another straight. The first XCOM files was kind of when I was starting to hit my stride in the XCOM game. And I did it on Superhuman, and I wasn't really aware of the research process like I was this time. Understanding the research tree is like 50% of understanding XCOM, so you know what you need to go, what you need to capture, and what you need to do. Every other day. There was about an 8-month streak where I did play XCOM every day, and then I switched it to every other day because I wanted to try some other stuff on stream for a little while. But yeah, like it's a process, and I've gotten better. In the history of me and gaming, I've had big frustrations. Like mentally, I kind of snap sometimes when things go like very poorly in a mission or something. It just frustrates me to no end. I'm like, oh my god, that happened once or twice in the Rosigma times. But I've gotten a lot better at that too, along with just getting better at XCOM. Yeah. Yeah, what's up, Vray? But Rosigma is its own set of difficulty. Let me get you on that list, Vray. There we go. Vray list. Ooh. Thank you for the good luck. I'm doing well, thank you. Hope you are as well. You were the one that ran D&D, right? That fucking cool-ass NES game that's like, honestly awful, but also very fun. Just try to remember, like... that just keeps peeking in my brain. Because I really liked the music in that game a lot. And I enjoyed the speedrun, too. It was very silly. I did update the list. I have not been talking about the list lately. I haven't updated the kills and deaths on it. I've been going through the kills on stream. That way you can pause on your soldier on the YouTube video and see all their stats and stuff. I figured that's a good way to go about it for the YouTubers as well. There's also the arcade beat 'em ups for D&D. Oh, yeah. But there's also, but specifically, I was referring to Dungeons and what the fuck is it? Heroes of the Lance. Was that it? All right, 2 more rolls, Rika. Come on, Rika. Give us something cooking. We're almost at 11,000 here. Here it is. Roll number 11,000. And alrighty. Well, 11,000 fates is in. Rika Furude strikes again. Well, that's going to be it for today. Once again, you get it for free over here. SocksMadePeopleSexy.itch.io. Pick it up today. Pick up those games. Play them. Let us know how they are. Comment about them. I'd love to hear. I'd love if you'd want to join the leaderboard, either the top or the bottom. Both are great here. But that's going to be it for today for the Daily Nipah. Thank you again so much, everybody. YouTubers, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate that. Please like and subscribe. I'd also appreciate that. Positive vibes, y'all, and have a good night.